been it's been a year, well, a few months, and I have a lot of stuff to go down. Originally, I was going to put this in a fucking video, then put this into a hey, I'm gonna return back to YouTube type of deal. I told my friend Tim. You know, might know him as Hickson or Tim. But yeah, welcome to Gaming with Logan XL. Now, I'm going to be talking about some stuff, and I'm kind of wanted to do this for the longest time. For the longest time is since last month. A lot of stuff has been happening to me, and I thought, it's time to reintroduce some of that stuff. Most of you know I've gotten fired from my job. No big deal. Through the months, I have been really going down to a shits, like, really in a dark place currently. And it's like, I couldn't rebuild myself out of here without, without what stuff has been happening and a lot of stuff. Turned out one of my family members had CP on his computer and phone. He was taken away. Like, it's funny because, it has been a year and my life has just been going straight down a crapper, slowly but surely, and it's like, I've had a lot of this stuff, a lot of time to think and, progress my life. Funny enough, I still thought it was pretty damn funny, to return saying, fuck you, and fuck all of you, but I like you. Originally, I was gonna take that approach, but honestly, I'm too much of a pussy. Honestly, I didn't know how to put in a good video, honestly. It's been almost like a decade now. Compared to my Gaming with Logan videos, I really just started realizing, hey, I might be needed somewhere in my community, back in my old, I take those few months break and, see how I progress, and seeing if A, I've gotten fucking worse, B, I get torn to smithereens again, and take a long break. Longer. Yeah. And it's only been fucking a month. Hold on, let me see when my last. I think my last video was 2 months ago. Oh yeah, that's right. It was 2 months back. A lot of stuff can change in one or 2 months. It's strange, I've had a lot of stuff in time to gather my head, what the fuck has been going on in this community and all of this crap. So, most of you know I have been, fired from my job, blah blah blah, skip a few months until now, skip a week. I'm doing fine. I'm doing better than I usually am. Usually in these scenario types where I'm just okay, so what? What now? What's the plan? It's funny because, I've always hated YouTube and Twitch, oh yeah, they're big fucking platforms and no one gives a shit, you know? Like, they're big platforms, yes. I never want, like, the only reason why I kind of left YouTube as, like, technically a near permanent thing, it was because, like, you know, Twitch, it's like, the last time I been here, I cussed out a lot of did a lot of horrible shit and said horrible shit. I think the last time I've been on this channel, over 2 months ago, I said some horrible shit out of rage. But moving on, I kind of want to make peace with the people. People I mentioned 2 or 3, it's been a while, so. But yeah. The one thing I still have to say about the Battle Pass for Fortnite sucks ass. Literal ass. But yeah. Like, it's funny because, like, back in the day, like, I used to say Jacob's fucking name 24/7, but now I'm barely even mentioning, well, until now. Do we get something in that? If we don't... But yeah, But yeah, my life has been fucking shit. A few weeks ago, I get fired. A few days ago, I got fired. And, I don't know. Honestly, it's been a long time coming with, like, how people are shit, like, or shit outlook, stuff is, like, and it's funny because I haven't heard from Jordan, like, over the, like, years. And then I go to his profile. He hasn't been on since, like, this month. Since over a month ago. Which is, surprisingly for me, hearing from Jordan, like, I never heard from him. Not even once. Like, I just assume he is avoiding me as best as he can now. Most of his friends, like, I don't give a shit. Because, like, as long as they're okay with me gone, or still okay with me, I don't mind. But yeah, I said some mean stuff about Jordan and stuff like that. I'm glad to just say, like, I'm sorry on that behalf. And it's funny because, like, I've been PMC gaming, like, for the longest time, and like, the one time I'm gonna go off script and say some of that stuff, and, like, or actually say that I'm sorry to a lot of my victims I quote-unquote hurt. Well, no, not, like, one person, though. I think I mostly just damaged my own self with my own relationships with friends. I'm like, as long as they can understand and still, yeah, they don't still give a shit because no one still watches these damn streams no more. Like, I've become so unoriginal, like, this is just, from now on, I'm gonna probably do my best to get a lot, like, do some monitoring with a friend. Yeah, start up, I don't know, I guess continue my channel somewhere, like, continue my own little adventure, stuff like that, if you know what I mean. Like, when it comes down to it, I don't... But yeah, I'm still, like, I find myself really hanging out with my old friends, like, some of my old friends, like, I didn't talk to. I think the one person I mostly talk to now is just fucking Alex, one of my other friends. And his brother occasionally. And I gotta say, of all the things, like, I've heard and talked to a lot of my old friends, like, as long as, like, I don't get too involved in that shit. Like, I'm just trying to keep out drama now these days, like, best as I can, at least as best as I can, at least. Because, like, how often people are like, oh yeah, you can't keep your nose out like James business. Oh shit, sorry. I'm so used to saying his name, like, yeah, no, I should just stop talking about him. But yeah, like, I'm just trying to stay out drama now. Honestly, I've been doing a good job out of it. Like, out of all, Delta was back for a few days, for an entire few weeks. Now look at it, it's destroyed. Harpoon, I'm gonna take the harpoon over that gun any day. Drum gun. And it's funny because, like, I say I talk to Tim a little bit, like, it's whenever he fucking streams. But yeah, like, is that lousy, like, and it's so not right for me, like, but yeah, it's like, I was talking to him one day, apparently one of his friends, random, I think he told me about someone banning him, spam reporting him one day, and he got, like, banned. Oh, I actually got something not related, like, I had a little funny story from one of my friends that I haven't talked to almost, like, 2 years. So, apparently my friend has basically, I don't know if I think he doesn't mind. So, he was, playing Ark Survival. You know how that game is. Basically, he was playing with a kid that was being toxic towards him and stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just imagine this. Oh, damn. So, he was basically, hanging out, playing a game or two, he was playing around, the other kid was trolling the hell out of him. Basically destroying him and stuff, cussing him out, and I think he told me he got banned. Like, he got banned for 2 years, and it's like, dude, if I have every quarter that if I had every dollar that a little kid would cuss and swear at me, I would be a fucking millionaire by the time I reach school. I think I'd be by the time I hit college age. And it's funny because, like, I've had that situation and I've seen that. Dude, not only you cuss out someone that's older than you, but he said to me he was like a little 5-year-old cussing at him. So, he proceeds to get banned. I think him and the other kid got banned for a while. He ended up, a few more days than he did. So he basically got spammed with reports, Sony. And my friend ended up getting banned for 2 years. I'm like, jeez. At least that shit never happened to me. Like, not even once. Through my YouTube career, through my years being a good person, I never encountered a person like that. Never have. Like, I'm planning to, like, start a clean slate with stuff, like, but yeah, I really didn't hope to bring up his name again. I'm sorry, I'm just, bringing, but it's funny because this is not relating to, like, not to the past, like, to my past. No, this has no fucking links to my past. This happened like 2 years ago, where I was told. 2 years. I feel bad for him. Like, he gets banned. Like, he literally got banned for 2 years. For doing stuff like... But at the same time, he gets banned for Jack... And never one point, I never got banned from my server or here. I never got banned off of PlayStation. Maybe I was grounded, but that was a whole different thing. But yeah, starting today, I'm gonna relate some ground rules. Now, I want to create a non-toxic area or field in game. So that means if you do want to be my friend, well, if you do want to hang out, just don't be toxic. You can swear all of that stuff. You can swear as much as you want, cuss, but don't like throw a fit or don't like demand crap from people. Like, that's the new rule around here. Being like, a lot of that stuff is like, I don't care, but don't like be rude to people and just like expect them like to, have a lot of that other, like, have them, like, I'm not gonna really force people to play with me no more. I'm like, I wanna get away from that old me and just get into the new me. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Okay.
Hey.
But yeah, the hat. Hey yo, don't. It's been a while. Sorry, it's been a while since I last streamed on here. But yeah, I hope you like my name. Stuff is. I just kind of been busy. Well, getting fired and stuff with this. How's it been? Oh crap. But yeah, hope you're doing alright and stuff like that, mate.
I tried Fortnite recently.
Yeah, I can agree with it. How the no building, like the no build mode stuff like that. But yep. Also, I think really. And what was that? Glitch in the Matrix moment. Honestly, I feel like I experience those more often than usual. I mean, holy crap. You experienced that. Number one victory, right? Tomatoes. It's funny because like you're the only viewer that just like you're the actual took off. Holy crap! I don't know how you feel. I was playing with trying to look for my remote half film, let's say today. Hey man, believe me, I looked for the sucker for a long time. I would try to stream on my PC, but my power to keep on randomly opening. There's power show. Oh, okay. That's one thing I was confused. I'm just trying to read the chat and also just trying to see what the. But yep. To be fair, I'm not really having a good. Really. Really? I wanna go. Mate, you were to try that. And with the lightsaber too. There you go. But yep. Lightsaber stuff is. I gotta say, I like the lightsabers. Imagine with this. Wait.
I have been playing Phantom Forces a lot recently.
Nice. I think I've been playing a lot more, oh wait, I just had the brilliant idea. Brilliant joke. I have a high ground. Yeah, because I'm using Obi-Wan's lightsaber and I'm having wounds. I was recently playing the Skywalker saga recently. Like a Star Wars saga. And I got to the point where it's like Anakin versus Obi-Wan. And they literally have Obi-Wan on the ladder. I have a high ground. I'm like, wait, what? And it has.
I made their Asagai.
Oof. And it's funny because a lot of people like prefer using like some type. There are some types technically, and there's technically you could make a.
I Preppy the correct shotty just to snipe him with it and make him annoyed.
And it's funny because like I know a person that gets so annoyed if you get a gunfight wrong or something like that. And he use I have a high.
The thing is, in the game there are guns dating back to WWI.
Okay. I'm out. Yeah, yeah. And it's funny because there's like different, and well, to be fair, that's the same with Fallout 4 players. Like they have to work with the resources they be given. But yeah, I think the one thing that makes someone mad, look on Mike Burns' fire.
Modern sniper scopes on a Mosin.
Well, if you want to get your friend real mad, if you don't want to get your friend real mad, do not get him interested in Tab G. Battleground, at least that one. But yeah,
Instead
myself.
Of the scope the game gives you that the gun actually has.
And it's funny because back then, I think there wasn't really any such things as scopes back then. Before they actually existed. At least as far as I know. I mean, they had blunderbuss stuff with that back then. Now we got, but yeah.
I've seen people putting ballistics trackers, reflex sights, and a grip on an MP40. An MP40.
MP40? Really? Well, an MP40, well, yeah, is now like still being used technically. There's like different, but that's reasonable though. Like having like stuff like that, you can put like a good clip, an MP40 like magazine, like something like that. There's different. As far as I remember, I think that's one of the first. I think that's one of the rifles that the Russians initially used, if I'm not correct.
The ballistic tracker is a literal phoning gong.
Well, it makes sense. Well, technically, it was. There's also some like, well, yikes. And it's funny because like you compare that to Gmod, and everyone's like, fair. They had to use like the engine stuff like those. Then they like use whatever they want to use. I think it's funny because like I've seen that happen like with. Oh shit! Really? But yeah, get the airstrike and the drum gun. Let's do this. I never really used the airstrike in a while. I haven't used it in.
I've also seen someone put.
What? That is stupid. I know that. I'm not even looking at that, and I know that crap is stupid. But at the same time, I find that very, very interesting. How, like, you put it. Like, it is funny because I never seen or heard of those attachments. Because, but also, don't you dare forget, there was someone mad enough. Well, I think they're one of the most. Look what they did to Tilted, guys. They fucked it up. Well, Tilted get effed up. He came back for 1 week, for one entire season, and it just got blown to smithereens.
I want to know what some people.
Yeah, sure, I might as well, because that sounds interesting in my opinion. I mean, what can you not mod? I think the PPSH was one of the most used effective guns, like, most fun used guns I've seen in every, like, almost in every game. Like, when it comes down to rifles, or, like, submachine guns, I do highly recommend the MP5 or the PPSH or MP40. If you want a gun that does more damage, look towards the Bullfrog. It's really overpowered. In games like Call of Duty Cold War, it's like one of the few things. And it's funny because, like, back in the day where, like, I didn't give a crap about. Yeah, no, mate. Wait! He literally was. Dude! Don't think you have an upper hand because you have a weapon on you that can do more damage. And plus, I have like a blue drum gun, mate, that does a little bit more damage than that. He dropped down. I didn't even realize the counter. I'd never seen that actually be used before. It's funny because, like, I'd like to, but yeah. Like, when it comes down to that situation, I'm not surprised someone actually did some of that stupid stuff. Like, there are some weapons that was, hey, like, I guess you can say games where it's like doing this battle royale.
Test place for.
Ooh. It's funny because I know a person that actually plays Warframe and was one of the most have access to, like, I guess being a creator or whatever, like
It is a good game, but even COD play.
Yeah. I mean, if you want something good and decent, like, if you're good and basic and you're playing Call of Duty Cold War, I mean games like Call of Duty, and you want you want to try out the MP5, like the MP5, yeah, it sucks crap sometimes. But when it comes down to blueprints, my recommendation is say hello to your new little friend. It's overpowered because it's like one of my favorite weapons, actually. One of my favorite weapons because I think it's just smooth and it's no recoil. Same with the Bullfrog. This Bullfrog is considered one of my favorite weapons through the whole. Like, you get some right attachments, level it up, or get good attachments, level up. Stuff is. Heck, I know a friend that actually is a kind of has developer stuff because he played the game so well in like the first ever season of Warframe. Depending on what you want in your games, like, I don't really think it matters on what you do.
I got a 4-0 kill match with the L2 a 3. Then when I see what others have done to theirs, I know WH ruined the gun.
Yeah. I'm like...
Anyways, I am done with my rant.
I know.
How has your day?
It's been good. My week's been shit, though, so that's been going for me. I got fired from my job, finally. Talking about, like... I think a few months ago, I was talking to a few for like my few months back. First, he lowered my pay to like $100. I was originally making 200, 100. I was making a few $100 less than I was making that. And then that's why because like I never then because I was on my phone, but at the same time, he fired me for something I said on Saturday, like last Saturday. The Saturday before, actually, yeah. And he was like, yeah, I know,
Yesterday I was using a 3.
Whew.
That sucks.
Yeah. I had like a family get together, so... It's funny though, my old boss lost me and my dad because he was going to retire anyways. He's like, yeah, I don't blame you or anything else. That's still good though, but yeah. Hope your day gets a lot better. Still going to school? Or have y'all... are they still making you go to school and stuff? This month, because I know it's like the graduation month for like half of the 12th graders.
I think I am dialing algebra, lol.
Oh, so the 12th graders and stuff. It's funny because me and William end up being the second
exam I gotta be at.
Oh, nice. Nice. Continue doing your best. Keep head up, you're all halfway there. What grade are you gonna be in anyways?
I'll be in 1 first.
Nice. You're all halfway there. My friend William's at work, I think, currently. Yeah, I like my new game. My new
I might get a job at GameStop soon. Well, I hope I can get a job there.
Well, you gotta have like you have to look up the requirements for it. I'm probably gonna go for food job near me, Foodland. What you like though? Like, at least keep an open mind. They might have to reject you because, again, I think it's one of the few requirements is for one of the few requirements is to have like a I think when you're like one of the jobs is having to be a cashier or something like that. I don't know. That's one of the like I recommend probably Walmart somewhere. I don't know. I think if you want to be somewhere good, I think a hardware store will be good. But don't go to Kilpatrick. That's the last time I want to ever go recommend. Because, again, they're looking for people that can be active 24/7 and able to move around. Believe me, that's where I worked there until new owners decided to drop my little ass off. I'm still salty with me getting fired. I still have like $400. The good news is I have like $400 saved. So, saved up at least. At least have like a good plan before, like, keep an open mind. They might reject you or something like that. Say no, sorry, but no. And just keep an open mind, mate. Like, I'm not telling you to do, like, just understand what I'm just trying to say. Like, don't let anyone help. Let someone, like, give you best advice they can. You don't have to listen to my advice because I feel like I don't give a good any advice for anyone that's going through a situation like me. Like, I think the best way, like, if you get
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't get the job.
Like I said, don't always, like, get your hopes up. Just pray that you might actually get a job or something like that. I'll be surprised because,
Don't you think I really have a resume?
well, start practicing up, or, start practicing. I think it's better to have, like, go ahead and have, like, a practice. I think they'll teach you that I think Miss Casey, my, 11th and 12th grade teacher, English teacher, helped. Or go to the counselor's office if there's, or whenever you get the chance to, mate. Like, go to the counselor's office and ask for help filling out, or at least go somewhere that you can trust, or somewhere, or to one of your parents. Maybe they can help you. I don't know. Like, that's the best advice I can give you. Like, so I don't. Like, I don't want to feel like an idiot half the time. Just, I don't know, ask for help when your family or someone near, I guess, close.
My culinary teacher recommended I try to get a job.
Oh, okay. That's pretty nice. But yeah, like, get some advice from other people. Hey, how do I... Don't go look at how do I get a job or where I get a job. Like, do what you feel like you want to do. Like, don't make anyone force you, because if they do that, you're just digging yourself a hole. Like, you want to have a good time at a job, yes, and you want to make good money. But my best opinion, do not go to Kilpatrick. Look, if you're looking for somewhere you can easily relax or at least have fun at, or you want to practice
Okay.
just don't go to Danny Kilpatrick hardware store, because that place sucked ass, and I feel like that like puts stress on people. Plus, my prediction is he's gonna go out of business. Reason why I say this, but yeah, honestly, may I rant a few minutes because I honestly haven't had a moment's time to rant or rave or even vent out my frustrations. Like, it's been like a fucking day or two. Sorry, my language. Like, if you don't mind, because boy, this has been a shit show for me this year, this month, this past few months. So, how can I start this? Sometime last month or this month, I found out my mom told me about her uncle being a potential pedo. Because apparently the FBI or Verizon reported that, had key CP on his computer and phone. FBI took that allegedly. And her aunt was innocent. Like, her aunt, like, seen a little bit here and there. Talked to her. She's innocent. I have talked to her since the
2 days ago I ranted.
I know how you feel. Like, I feel like we ran out of brain cells. Like, the next generation ran out of brain cells in our generation as well. It's like, is that...
By that one part I mean...
Yeah. I'm like, you want to kill an entire gender? We're all screwed. Like, you've seen, like, without the entire gender, like, I'm like, you are stupid. See, if you want to think about that type of crap, think on what you're about to do before you're doing it. Because it won't be surprised, but, like, don't forget we have idiots that do stupid shit and say this type of shit. Like, yeah, it's alright to be making fun of a certain person because they're gay or trans. And it's like, oh, I'm not really hurting a person. No, I don't give a crap about this person. But yeah, I got those guys' challenges and stuff complete. Like, I couldn't give a crap. Like, it's funny because, like, I've seen... And also, don't forget, there was time, like... I'm just now looking at people wondering...
The funny thing is when I was ranting it went from talking about our generation to why people can't see the difference between furries and...
Yeah, and it's funny because I'm a big fan of furries. It's like, I always hold my truth to the furry community
One's
because...
a group of cosplayers and the other...
Yeah, but at the same time, the one main thing, they're both technically the same. In a way that like, how people don't think it is, but it is true. They're the same thing. Like, that stuff happens. Like, I'm not surprised. Like, if you can't tell the difference between furries, it's because they both have so much in common with each other. Both they both technically cosplay. Yes, one as a character of their own making, but also don't forget, technically those are also costumes of their main, like, OC stuff. Do you like? Like, it's funny because, like, I'm a big furry fan, and I've always had a thing with, like, weird stuff like that. That's the one
Also,
thing.
from what I heard, zoos are
Yeah, but that's totally fair to zoophiles because they want to dead corpse of, they want an animal. That is the, I can say, that is a weird thing. Like, you get, look up,
I need to get enough sleep so I can annoy.
okay. But yeah, like, there's several examples of zoophiles, like, that got away, like, Kiro the wolf, stuff like that. That situation.
He charged his DS.
Nice. I still have my DS with me. But yeah, get some good sleep, dude. I'm probably, speaking of sleep, I'm gonna...
Found in
Yikes. I mean, fair. But yeah, technically the zoophiles are not accepted because they want to, like, F dogs or whatever. You have to look that up because like, that is seriously a screwed up, like, having your dead dog or doing like that. That stuff, like, holy shit, that got blown out for like, I thought that was still kind of screwed up. Crap, I've been rolled. Like, in my opinion, I think there's a lot of, like, zoophiles, like, if you are, I don't really mind people like that, but as long as you just keep that type of crap away from me, I'm fine. It's funny because, like, people are, like, we're normalizing this toxic behavior and, like, wanting people off the internet, the wrong people off the internet, like me, lad. Like, he's making a return. He apologized, like, doing everything right, like, but you get people like that, like, ADP just being back, like, what the fuck? If, an actual confirmed
my brother
pedophile.
went into my room.
Like, just now.
All he did was play music.
That's actually kind of wholesome. That's actually kind of funny, too. Like, we got people like EDP still on platforms like TikTok, stuff like this.
No, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh. Still funny, though. That's just so wholesome in a way, like, this. Me and my dad didn't used to get along with each other. It's like, I guess we had time, we were just different people.
He has also been playing music and random sounds just to wake me up.
Yikes. I know how you feel. My dad, has to sleep in the, downstairs because, well, I think he used to snore, yeah, he snores. Well, probably had and just kicked him out. Just saying, hey, go sleep down the stairs. And he doesn't mind because he has the TV on there and he plays YouTube on. Like, he plays, 1 hour ASMR sounds. I'm gonna start doing that, like, in my middle of sleep, just whenever I go to bed, have my music on, and just, oh, wait, no, one thing I hate about the default is, it's like, I can probably, it's funny because a while back, against some of these Omni chips. Number one victory royale just popped up tomato. I kinda like the vault and this stuff. But yeah, like there has been several cases where Zoophiles got away with their shit, like Hero the Wolf, and that stuff, like, I think that's a good idea, just
I am going to wake him up with the one song he hates most. It is a song from the 90s. I think about Barbie S. He can't escape it, he has been sleepy.
That's one good way to wake your dad, getting him back. Just don't annoy it, like, don't do it too often, so it just has some little fun to them, you know? It's funny because one of my old friends I don't hang out with, like, I talk to him a lot on his streams and stuff. What? Quokka. Why do you have a purple rifle? And the funny part is, he's not too far from... Oh, this is else. I was about to say, what the fuck is he doing with a rocket launcher? Mate, you think that would work?
I'm gonna head out. I am gonna make a corn dog.
Okay. Well, get some good sleep, dude. Wait, that was... Really? Hey.
Well, GM.
I think not, dude. Holy crap! Holy crap! Oh, I think I nearly I think I cracked my pants. I think, oh, holy crap, that was clutch as crap. Of all the situations I've seen or been in, that was one of the holy crap moments. I nearly...
DM
But yeah.
when you're gonna stream again.
Yeah.
Notifications on LOL.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna probably stream again tomorrow morning. Tomorrow. I don't have any work no more because, you know. Plus, I don't really have any other plans to do. Purple. They're perfect. But yeah, I'm gonna probably stream again tonight, tomorrow morning, and get some stuff done, and hopefully And it's probably going to